You can hear me and see me. Long time no see. My name is Robin Shaw, and I am an English teacher here in Korea, and I'm just coming on to check on my students. How are they doing? Hello, everyone. Let's see who is here. Parker is here. Leila, hello. Noor Ahmed. And Fanny. So I can see a few people here. I'm doing well. Everything's okay. I'm just preparing for. Well, I got a few pieces of news. The top story is WhatsApp kicked me out, so I cannot use WhatsApp. WhatsApp kicked me out because many people complained about me. Why they complained? Probably I was advertising this live stream in many groups, and I guess a lot of people didn't like my rules in my groups because I kicked out a lot of bad guys, and I guess over time a lot of those guys complained about me to WhatsApp. WhatsApp kicked me out. So I spent a few days contacting WhatsApp, saying, "Hey, WhatsApp, I have a lot of students. Please let me back into WhatsApp." And they said, "No, no, no. Too many people complained about you. You're out." So I'm out of WhatsApp. So that's the first piece of news. The next piece of news is Esther is coming to Korea, so I will pick her up from the airport on Tuesday. Actually, Wednesday early morning. Wednesday 4 a.m. is actually when she arrives. So I'll pick up Esther, and I will be making a lot of videos with Esther for the next 2 weeks. So there might not be many live streams. All right, let's see if there's any questions here. Lots of people saying hello. Saki, Mohammed, hello. I'm fine. Jose, hello. Layla, I know I miss you too. I miss all you guys too, especially in the WhatsApp. Tutath. Amina. Oh, Amina is Fatima. Vietnamese guy, hello. Sir, your hard work pays off. Not really. Fanny, how can WhatsApp kick you out? Kick out. They kick out, not kick up. Kick out. Because many people complain. I make a lot of enemies on WhatsApp. So those people complain. Mohammed, Boomf Thai, hello. Yeah, hello, Win. How are the WhatsApp groups? I can't even check the groups. I don't even know what's happening in those groups anymore. I'm sorry. I might be able to get back in the future, but not now. Shaydan, hello. Yeah, Layla, I can't believe it either. I do not have WhatsApp on my phone. I cannot use WhatsApp. So I'm out of my groups. I had 8 groups. I'm out. I can't see them. I can't talk to those people. I can't even tell them. I'm not even there anymore. There's probably a lot of people asking me questions or wondering, where's Robin? After this live stream, I'm gonna do an Instagram live stream because I don't know if you guys have been watching my Instagram, but my Instagram I think yesterday passed 100,000 people. So I'm gonna go live on Instagram right after this Q&A. So if you want to see me on Instagram, you can see me on Instagram. Thank you, Prakar. Tika, I'm so sad. I was very depressed. Very, very depressed. Still I'm depressed because I'm not in the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp groups really became, I was there over a year in WhatsApp. And of course, I met most of you guys from WhatsApp. And, we're still friends, just it's a little more difficult to talk to you every day. But I'm trying to get a new number to get back into WhatsApp. So I'm doing my best to get back in. I'll get back into WhatsApp. But I have to protect myself if I go back to WhatsApp, because a lot of people want to cause me trouble. Someone's asking for my email. There's my email, shaweducation@gmail.com, .toth. Layla, so how to contact you in the future? Telegram. I use Telegram. I use Line. I use Kako Talk. I use... let's see. I don't use it. I don't usually chat on Instagram, but I do probably Telegram. I can see a few people are contacting me on Telegram. Nargis contacted me on Telegram, but I recommend Telegram if you want to get a hold of me. It's probably the best way. That's Telegram. I'll type that here. Yeah, it's so sad that I'm not. Really, I'm sad that I'm not in WhatsApp. It's very frustrating because I spent a year creating these groups, and always I'm trying to develop new WhatsApp groups, and they kicked me out. Well, how about Line? Of course, there's also Kako Talk and WeChat. I have and Facebook. Facebook. I have a kind of a chat room on Facebook, but I don't use that too much. I think my Line ID, I'm not sure what my Line ID is. I think it's my name, Robin Shaw. That should be my Line ID. Maybe Telegram, I don't know. All right, anyway, that's what's happening to me. So the big news, Esther's coming Tuesday, so I'm going to film with Esther, and I'll probably do a live stream with Esther maybe Thursday or Friday. I'll let you guys know. Arzu, hello. All right, you guys have any English questions? I haven't seen you in a while. Saki, what is the problem? They kicked you out. Well, Saki, I had 8 groups. That's in 8 groups. There's probably 1,000 people, and I have to fight with people because they break the rules, and I kick them out. I kick them out if they break the rules, and then they get angry at me, and then they complain about me. So, for example, someone will join my group, and then they start sending bad messages to the girls. So I kick them out, and I kick out a lot of people because of that. And then they want to get revenge on me. So they report me as a bad guy. Kang Eugene, hello, how are you doing? Edward, Fitness, PG, hello. Yeah, you can find my groups on Facebook. I think that's Facebook group. Not sure. Let's see if that goes to the Facebook group. Yeah, that goes to my Facebook group. Kang Yujin, you miss me. Oh, I miss you too. Are you happy with your score? Arzu, what's the topic today? Well, I'm here just to see if you guys have any questions, chat with you guys. Remember, I'm a tool to help you learn English. Arzu, if you want to talk about something, you could bring in a topic. What is happening in your life or your country? Oh, Eugene's going to Canada. Where in Canada? Where are you going, Eugene? And how long are you going to stay in Canada? Just a moment, guys. I got some technical issue. Doo-doo-doo. All right, sorry. Layla, at sleep time, when I want to sleep, I start thinking at English. At nighttime, when I want, which one do you prefer to say? I start thinking in English. So I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Just before I sleep, I think in English. Something like that? You think in English? Jatoth. Sir, could you tell me a sentence using this, that, and there? This is a marker. This is a marker. That is a marker. And there is a marker. We could also just say there, that location, there is a marker. Fanny asks, what had happened was a blessing for me. What had happened was a blessing for me. Isn't that the same sentence? What had happened was a blessing for me. That's the same sentence, Fanny. What had happened was a blessing for me. That's the same sentence, Fanny. Eugene, maybe Toronto and Quebec. Yeah, Eugene, how long? Why? Hello, so. Jeta, the rain starts with a single drop. Later, it becomes the sea. You will be like that. I'm already the sea. Uh-huh. I mean, could I say at nighttime instead of sleep time? You want to say nighttime. It's probably better to say nighttime. Layla. Rawaz, Ali, hello teacher. I have disappeared because of my examination. Now I come back and happy to see you still continue doing the live stream. Well, welcome back, Rawaz. I'm still here for now. I hope you did well on your exams. Well, I just see Zaki Mohammed is... Oh, a lot of people are joining my Facebook group. Approve, approve. Fenny, what has happened was a blessing for me. What had happened? What had happened? What has happened? I think you're going to use what had happened because it happened in the past. What had happened? What has happened was a blessing. What had happened was a blessing for me. If you said what has happened, you have to say is a blessing for me. So has, is, had, was. Okay, 1 month to see the sister. Eugene, I think you got the A plus in my class. Eugene here, she has the Korean writing. I just finished the semester, and I'm wondering if she got an A plus. I hope you got an A plus. I'm not sure what's your A. You're either A or A plus, Eugene. What was your score? Fenny, I'm on it. That means I will do it. Yep. I'm on it. That means I'm going to do it now. Tika, congrats. There are so many people join your Facebook group. Not that. I think more people are in the here than my Facebook group. But, you know, just a number. So again, after this live stream, I'm going to go over to my Instagram to do a live there. So if you did not join my Instagram, please join my Instagram to see my live stream after this live stream. That'll be a little bit busier because a lot of people will go there. Irving. Good evening, teacher. Yes, Irvin. Oh, you have Irving in your name, but Irvin Ballesteros. Today is Father's Day. Are you a father? I think I can see some children in your picture. I can't really see your picture. And here we go. Layla has the question. I just arrived at home. I won't reach Dubai until 5 o'clock. When do you use arrive and when do you use reach? Layla, you're using I just arrived at home. So you arrived home. You're at home now. I won't reach Dubai until 5 o'clock. You could say I won't reach home until 5 o'clock. There's just different ways to express you're arrived home, that you are at home now, and I won't reach. Or if you said I've reached home, that's a little strange. Layla, we're going to need more example sentences because this is not enough. Because they're not the same word, Layla. Different verbs, they have different meanings as the verb. Arrived is here. I won't reach. I won't get to home. I would need a few more examples. This says there's some technical problems. there seems to be a lot of technical problems right now. Why? Can you guys hear me? All right, Eugene got the A plus. That's your score, Eugene. Toth, however, Mr. Grove's campaign manager, Mel Stride, dismissed suggestions there had been vote switching operation, saying, "It doesn't seem to me on first observation." Chatoth, what's your question? Agung, hello. And Grace. Oh, hello, Grace. When do I come back to the WhatsApp group? I have no idea. One day. Okay, Jata, sir, read my sentence and use this, that, and there. However, Mr. Grove's campaign manager, Mel Stride, dismissed suggestions there had been. On first observation of this, that there has been. I'm not sure I said that, Chatoth, but I'm not sure your question. And actually, you didn't have enough words to finish the sentence. Anyway, it doesn't seem to me on first observation of this that there has been something. Tika, I got B plus and C minus. Tika, you seem to study well. It's better than F. It takes me 1 month to finish this book. So when it takes me 1 month, you got to use future or past. So you should say it will take me 1 month, or it took me 1 month. That would be a better sentence. So I don't know if you're talking about the future or the past. So it will take me 1 month to finish this book, or it took me 1 month to finish this book. So if you kindly accepted my application, I would bean. There is no would bean. Gladful. There is no gladful. This is not wrong. If you kindly, I'll fix it up. If you kindly accept my application, I would be very grateful. 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 Nur Ahmed, period. Theodora, hello. Fanny, how about if I do something start in the past until now? I'm on it. Yeah, are you doing your homework? I'm on it. You're doing it now. It could have started in the past, but you're still doing it. Lolly Lolly. Lolly Lolly, I have a question for you, Lolly Lolly. How many live streams do you watch from different teachers? Lolly Lolly. Because I go around and the internet and I go look at other channels and I look at the live streams of other teachers, and Lolly Lolly, I see your name everywhere. Grace, I created some sentences in the Korean style. Even if it is good grammar, that means it can be awkward. My English is short. How can I make a natural way like real English? Well, Grace, go to the airport, get on the plane, go to America, Canada, UK, live there 1 or 2 years, and that will be the quickest way to make you natural. If you're in Korea and you have no chance to speak to native speaker directly, uh, you're not going to improve as fast as you want to, Grace. But Grace, as we talked about before, you're a false beginner. You think you're a beginner, but you're not. You already talk really well, Grace. Layla, I'm going to have my supper after 1 hour. My friend invited me to dinner. What is the main difference between supper and dinner? Well, that good question, Layla, because supper and dinner, that actually can change the meaning depending on the location. I think some people supper means like lunchtime. Anyway, supper and dinner to me are the same thing. They're synonyms. But some other people in different English speaking regions, it might have another meaning. But anyway, I think for Canadians and Americans, supper and dinner are the same thing, or very, very similar. So you're having a meal in the evening. That's supper and dinner. Someone said very neat when she saw my picture. What does that mean? I would have to see the picture, Grace. Neat can have many meanings. Was it interesting? Was it an interesting picture? Lolly lolly, a lot of. That's not bad, lolly lolly. That's not bad if you're watching everyone here. I encourage you, please go watch other teachers. There's a lot of teachers on YouTube. There's a lot of great teachers. Go support them too. And it was just funny because I would look at this teacher's live stream and I saw lolly lolly, and I looked at a different channel live stream and I saw lolly lolly. So I recognized you, and you're doing a good job, Lolly Lolly, to be learning English from YouTube and taking every opportunity to learn English. So good for you, Lolly Lolly. Tika, what's the difference between I am used to? You cannot, that sentence is impossible. I am used to. Uh, you have to say I used to. You can't say I'm used to. It's just I used to. Chatoth, I read your sentence, Chatoth. Did you hear me? Write one more sentence, Chatoth. I read your previous sentence. Layla, shortly after the friends came to the restaurant for dinner, shortly. Yeah, soon after. Shortly after, same as soon after. Fanny, I can afford buy the bag. I can buy the bag. What is the difference between those two sentences? Well, I'm going to fix your sentences first. I can afford. After afford, we usually have to. Afford to. I can afford to buy the bag. So when you say I can afford to buy the bag, that means you have the money to buy the bag. And if you say I can buy the bag, this can have more meanings. This could mean you have the money. This means it's possible for you to buy the bag. So I can buy the bag. It's not just about money. It could just mean I am able to buy the bag. But if you just use I can afford to buy the bag, you're just talking about money. Lolly, lolly. Thank you, teacher. Win, sir, I have a problem. When foreigners walked in front of my home, I tried to talk to them, but I'm anxious that I bother to them. How should I do? If I talk to them, is it a rude manner? No, Win. Some foreigners might be happy you talk to them. Some foreigners might be bothered you talk to them. Who cares? Just try talking to them. I recommend you try, even if there's some of them that don't like it. Some of them will like it. You might make a new friend. Eugene, what's the difference between find out and figure out? They're very similar. So I need to figure out my problem. I need to find out a solution to my problem. So very similar. So Eugene, you would have to bring in me example sentences for me to talk more about that, but they're very similar. Grace, do you think it is more helpful for improving English by watching several different teachers' live streams? Yep. I don't want that light. There's too many lights. Everyone here, you can, there's lots of teachers on YouTube. Some of them are better than me. Some of them are not better than me. There's men, there's women, there's old people, there's young people. You find the person who helps you most. A lot of the live streams, they do teaching, which means they don't talk, they don't have much interaction. I try to have more interaction, answer questions than other live streamers, but look around. There's other live streamers. So let's visit our friends, and after that, I think after that we will have dinner in the hotel. Now I'm going to fix that up. So let's is a contraction for let us. Let's visit our friends, and after that we will have a dinner. We don't use an article with dinner. We'll have dinner in the hotel. Something like that. Chata, sir, I'm used to be talking to him. Present habit. I used to talk in the past. Whoa, Jatath. What do you... I want to help you, Jatath, but I used to talk to him. I used to. You can't say I am used to. That's impossible. It has to be I used to talk. In the past. I used to. Magna, hello, I'm doing fine. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner soon. It's getting hot. Layla, I'm going to make other sentences with arrive and reach in the future because my brain is cloudy a little. Yeah, that's my feeling. Grace, is it the same between could and was able to? No. Could and able to are very different. Able to is close to can. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that, Grace. Could, well, I'm not sure what you're talking about. They're not the same. What about I afford? No, I can afford to buy the bag. You have to use can. I can. I can afford to buy the bag. You need the can. Lolly lolly. Who is the best teacher on YouTube in your opinion? Who is the best teacher? Well, very interesting question. Who is the best? Is it me? So it's me. I am the best. The second best. Who's the second best teacher? Well, that depends on the student. All right, because a lot of students they have their own style they like to learn, but I think the most famous is Ronnie. If you don't know Ronnie, I'll put her link up here. Ronnie is probably the
My name's Ron.
most popular teacher on YouTube. So certainly you should watch Ronnie if you enjoy her. I think she's Canadian. I don't know. Yeah, Wayne, good luck. Try talking to them and let us know. Magna, I have a question. Could you please tell me the main difference between cross and across? Well, the main difference is cross is the verb. I cross the street. It's a verb. And across is a preposition of location. Where is the bank? It's on the other side or across the street. So one's a verb, one's a preposition. So I cross the street. That's action. I'm moving. The bank is across the street. Syed, what's the difference between understand, understood? One is present and one is past. I understand, and then past tense, I understood. Are you going to finish the live stream sooner? And yep, I'm going to do that, Grace. One of our problems is learning is we can't remember every word when we want to speak. Sometimes when I listen to a native speaker, I can under 70%, but when I want to speak, I interrupt so much. Well, Rawaz, if you understand 70% of a native speaker, you're doing a really good job. That's pretty good. Of course, your speaking is not as smooth or clear as a native speaker, but again, the solution to that is just keep speaking. Keep speaking. Speak, speak, speak. Keep speaking. I have problems where I can't think of the words. If I don't use the words in a long time, I forget the words. So Rawaz, it's very important you practice the words as much as you can, because I think we suffer from the same problem. I forget words every day because I don't use them. How about I get used to it? I got used to it now. No, I get used to it. Well, I get used to it now. That's the sentence, but yeah, you can use that, Grace. Or actually, it would be better to use that as a continuous. This might be a little more natural. I'm getting used to it now. But you can say I get used to it. I don't think native speakers say that. I get used to it now. I'm getting used to it now. That's how we would express that. Sir, can I use the word dizzy when I drink wine? Yes, I felt dizzy because I drank wine last night. Yes, Win, that's correct. Layla, I watch many YouTube channels, but I don't participate during their live streams. Why not, Layla? Magna, which sentence is correct? In the olden days, in the, number one, in the olden days. I could have watched your live stream. I was able to watch your live stream. So, Grace, as I said, they're very different meaning. I think you know the difference between could and able to. So, I could means it's possible, and able to means you. Well, here, let me go back to your sentence. I could have watched your live stream. If you want a full sentence, you only have half a sentence here. I could have watched your live stream, but I didn't. So that means there was a possibility, but you chose not to. I was able to watch your live stream means you did watch my live stream. Yeah, I'll turn on the air conditioner after the live stream. It's too difficult. I gotta move this to turn on my air conditioner. Why is it? Let's move that down. There, that's a little better. Wow, Layla, everyone. It is impossible. There is no, you guys listen. It is impossible. There's no English that says I'm used to. Unless you're saying you're used to some action. Now remember, used to has two meanings, right? I'm used to. See, now I got to think of the example. I'm used to it being hot in this room. So I'm used to. I'm familiar with it. It's happened a lot. So in that case, you can say I'm used to, talking about you're familiar and you're okay with the situation because it happened to you a lot. If you're talking past tense, you can never say I'm used to. I used to, okay? So there's two meanings. I think you guys are confusing the meanings. So if you're talking past tense, so Layla, you cannot say I'm used to. I used to, past tense. No, I will not do a live stream tomorrow. Sorry. Magna, could you please tell me the main difference between the following sentences? You should take a left. You should turn left. You can use either. Both are okay. Both of them are fine. Lassen, hello. I had a toothache last night. Is it correct? That is correct. I'm going to get out. I will go out. Which one is correct? Well, Layla, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to get out of. I'm going to get out of bed at 8. I will go out. I will go outside. So both can be correct, but I need more information on the sentence. Both can be correct, depending on the situation, Layla. So, good night. Finny, what's the opposite of across? The opposite of across is across. Oh, opposite and across. It's on the opposite. It's on the opposite side. Is across the street. They could mean the same thing. The opposite side. So. Yep. There is a power cut. Power has just gone off. We might say power has just gone off. There is a power cut. I think they have the same meaning, Magna. I would probably use number 2 myself. Power has just gone off. But you could say the power is cut. There is a power cut. Andre, hello, just arrived. Haven't been back here in more than 10 years. I haven't been back here in more. I haven't been back here in more than 10 years. I think that's fine. I haven't been back here in more than 10 years. I haven't been. I think a native speaker would say, I haven't been back here for more than 10 years. Sounds a little better. I haven't been back here for more than 10 years. In more than 10 years? I think both can work. I might use 4. Abdul Aziz, hello. Grace, can I use the passive form to be plus used to? Yeah, I am used to means I was used to. Let's get passive. I was used to, and this is talking about the condition, right? I was used to the hot weather, but I'm not now. Like that. Rawaz, I believe that Cambridge Dictionary is the best and simplest one to use, and its definitions of the words are so easy to understand, not complicated as the other dictionaries. What do you say about that? Yeah, I think I would agree. Cambridge is. I go to Cambridge, and Cambridge is my number 1, and Oxford is my number 2 dictionaries. Layla, I don't want to talk in the past. I hope you understand. So if you're not talking in the past, you can't say I'm used to. Used to means an action in the past. Or maybe I better go to the board. Marker is dying. Very different meanings. Very different meanings. I used to is talking only about a past event that, like, I used to play tennis. So that means in the past, I played tennis, but I don't now. I used to. I'm used to means talking about now that I'm familiar and I'm okay with the conditions or situation. So I'm used to the hot weather in this room. You can see I'm getting hot. So you want to use this past tense, okay? I was used to the cold weather, but I'm not used to it now. Okay, so this can be past tense. So there's 2 different meanings there. I hope you guys understand a little bit better. I'm losing my voice. I haven't done a live stream in a long time, so I'm losing my voice. Abdul Aziz, how to pronounce? Draw, drew. Draw, drew. English with Haiti. English with Hattie. Let's go to the channel. English with Hattie. And you have English videos? Looks like it. Oh, you don't have many videos. Idiomatic expressions. Well, you can talk about idiomatic expressions. You just ask the question. I am drying my hair. Correct. Right now, you're drying your hair? Magna, I would like to know the meaning of downtown. Downtown is usually the center of the city. The center of the city where the businesses are, where everyone is shopping, all the headquarters of different companies. We call that downtown. Usually the center of the city. Lolly, do you know the English series Downton Abbey? Yes, Lolly, I watched Downton Abbey. I loved Downton Abbey. It is a great series, and there's going to be a movie, I think December, of Downton Abbey. I'm a fan. Lolly, have you watched Downton Abbey? Lemio W. Corley, thank you for joining. Win, my cats used to sleep. No. Win, you're using why? If you're using this one, it's okay. Your two cats used to sleep. But if you're using this one, this is the be verb. That's wrong. I don't know which one you're trying to use. You can't use the be verb. There's no be verb for the past. And you would say, my cats are used to sleeping next to me. If you're talking about now, the habit, you would say, my cat's used to sleeping next to me. So my cat's used to sleeping. All right, there's the problem. My cat's used to sleeping next to me. So you want that ing. I think that's very important point I missed. I'm used to ing. So my cat's used to sleeping next to me. Grace, so this is okay, Grace. I was used to living in cold temperature when I lived in Canada. You would say I was used to the cold temperature when I was living in Canada. I wasn't expected to teach used to, so I'm just going by my memory. I didn't check all the rules of used to. There's a lot of rules to used to, guys, and I didn't check them. I should prepare a lesson on that. I'm used to driving on the right side. That's correct. Can I say I used to nice weather? No, I am used to. I'm used to the nice weather. Layla, do you care of our nationalities when you answer our questions during your live stream? I do not care your religion, your nationality, your gender, your job, your age. None of that is important. Yeah, Lolly. I'm a fan too. I didn't know about a film. Yeah, Lolly. I think December we can watch the movie together. Your method of teaching is splendid. Do you want to have live streams on Facebook as well? Not yet. Maybe in the future. And there's no method of teaching here. I try to help. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail. Andre, Robin, can you recommend an interesting book? Because I'm losing the interest to read. Harry Potter was interesting and easy to read? Harry Potter was easy to read? Harry Potter is a very difficult book to read. Andre, if you can read Harry Potter, your English level must be very advanced. If Harry Potter was easy, that's a difficult book. Anyway, another book for advanced user, since you're an advanced user. I don't know if you like fiction or nonfiction. I haven't read any good books recently. Did you read The Kite Runner? Try that. Magna, could you please tell me the meaning? I am around the corner. Around the corner means I am nearby. I'm very close. So you're talking to someone, where are you? And I'm around the corner means I'm very close. Very close. Coming to you. Kashma, what is the best method to learn English or any language? Reading. And Layla, could I say, well, where's your be verb? Are you talking to past tense? Or you're talking about familiar? I don't know. You're familiar. You're comfortable. So I'm not sure which one you're saying, Layla, because if you don't have the be verb, you say I used to. You're talking about past tense. I used to watching Robin's live stream. Doesn't make sense. So what are you trying to? Are you talking about the past, or you're talking about something you're familiar with? Magna, yeah, that's a good word. Adjusted. Thank you. You adjusted. That is the key word that I couldn't think of. Thank you, Magna. Adjusted to it. What's the difference between I'm used to waking up early and I'm getting used to waking up early? Well, I'm used to waking up early means that action is finished. You are 100% adjusted. I'm getting used to. Now, when we throw that getting, means you're not 100% yet, but soon you'll be 100%. Yeah, lolly. Nico, cool. What's the difference between support and maintain? Well, support and maintain are very different words most of the time, but sometimes they mean the same thing. So, Nico, cool. You have to bring me some example sentences, and I'll tell you if they are the same thing or they're different, because I cannot think of example I don't know. I'm not very good at thinking of example sentences. So, Nico, that's your homework. You go get a couple example sentences with support and maintain, bring them back, and I'll help you out. The Kite Runner. I think that's the name, right? The Kite Runner. English with Hattie. Do you use idioms in your daily routine? No, I don't use. Foreigners don't go around talking in idioms all day. Idioms are special expressions. I don't think I used any. I don't know. I don't listen to me, but I don't think I used any idioms today. I might have. There's some really common idioms, and there's some idioms that are not so common. And it's funny because a lot of students really like to learn idioms that are not so common. So English with Hattie, if you have some idioms you want to check with me, put them down. Sir, do you post lessons yourself on Shaw English online? Right now, a new post's alarming me. Really? I posted a new video 2 days ago. That was the last time I posted a video on Shaw English 3 days ago. I haven't posted anything now. Just YouTube is late to tell you. All right, Layla, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. Thank you, Layla. You're not giving up. Layla, this is what I like to see. The student trying to understand, keeps asking the questions until they understand. So, Layla, you're doing a great job. So what did you say? So could I say I'm used to watching Robin's live stream? Yes. Yep, that's right. Syed, what to do to avoid spelling mistakes? Syed, you need to practice writing more. So you got to keep a diary or make some more Facebook friends or chat more. It's a matter of practicing the writing. So try to get a little more writing every day. Remember, everyone, you should be studying the 4 core every day: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Don't focus just on speaking. You also got to practice your listening, and you have to practice writing every day. So you got to balance what you study. Magna, I have works. No, you want to say I have work. If you're talking about something to do, some job, I have work. Now, work is confusing, remember, because work is a noun and a verb. I work every day. That's a verb. I have to go to work. That's a noun. I have work. That's a noun. Uncountable noun. English with Hattie. I recommend you to write down some common idioms on the whiteboard and let us guess their meanings, will you? I've done stuff like that in other videos, and I'll do that again in the future. English with Hattie, but not tonight. I've been here an hour and 3 minutes. I'm going to finish up in about 2 minutes, guys. I got to go over to the Instagram and do an Instagram live. So English with Hattie, I promise in the future. Grace, I am used to working at this office. I get used to working at this. So to be the same, you got to say got. Got used to. So got means it's finished. You're used to it. I got used to working at this office. So then it would be the same. Completed actions. I work every day. I work even on red days. Red days. All red days. You got to put an S. That's correct. Layla, suddenly the castle appeared. It had solid gold trim. Trim. So I think you meant castle with CASTLE. Solid gold means gold, real gold, and the trim might be the frame of the castle, the outside of the castle, the corners of the castle. I wish I could show you a picture. Nothing to show. All right. Well, the word trim means the whole thing isn't gold. Just like some side of the castle is gold. I would have to show you a picture for you to understand exactly what trim. If you go to Google and you type solid gold trim in Google and you look at the images, you can see items that have some gold on them. But they're not all gold, just there's a little bit of gold. That's a really hard question, Layla. Sorry, I can't give a simple answer. All right, thank you guys. I'm gonna go on to Instagram now. Sir, can I use money spent the whole day to outgoing money? Yeah, that can be outgoing money. Outgoing. So when outgoing money, you're using a business term. Like as a person, we don't really say outgoing money. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Are you looking for the business expression or are you looking for a normal speaking expression? Because we might use the word expenditures and something like that, daily expenditures. Because outgoing is more of a company-wide. The outgoing is the money being spent by the company. It's personal spending. Then I would never use the word outgoing money. I would just say my daily expenditures. My daily expenditures. All right, guys, I got to finish and go on Instagram. So see you in the future. I think I'm going to wear a hat for Instagram. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for joining, guys. See you soon.